crypto market is doing what it does the best. A lot of volatility and kicking a lot of people in, and if they really don't know what's happening. For example, you're looking at the ones which are going up. Fine, we do have some of them, but on the other end, look at this. Some of them are dropping 10, 20, 30%. So if you go through different assets, you're understanding like, okay, market is trying to correct itself. So when you are in the market, you need to understand this. This is kind of visible. The only difference is how can you understand them, right? This is a post in the SI family where I was putting my argument. Say one of the token, bakery token, say bake, saying, guys, consider taking some profits here. Capital out is the safest way. Now, if you look at the same asset, you see it's down 32%. So if you're levered 2x, 3x, now if you're 10x and all, don't even think about the position. You forget about it, right? So when you're in the market gives you some signals. One of the primary thing I want to take you guys through is assets like this. You should be really cautious, meaning, think about this. This asset is up 14x from the bottom. That's not a small amount in this market condition. This asset is up like 35, 40x. That's not a small deal in this market. This one is massively up and it's showing you different signals of negative divergence. So I'm like, okay, there is something to it. It can come back up to trap people and then go back down. The market usually does this, right? You're looking at TRB like this. It's already up like 30x. It may do a little bit more upside. I'm not saying it won't happen. But the thought process is we started following this asset when it was $10, $15, right? And the breakout here was the point where we were doubling down on the calls there. We kind of gave you guys its long volatility and all those, but it's about to explode. Now, from that time, it has already done a 15 to 20x. So don't you really think some people who are 10, 15x will take big profits out? Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. Right now, when you're in the market, there is a lot of uncertainty going around, right? When you're actually looking through big accounts, say, now actually agree with what Credible is actually highlighting here. He took some profits and he highlighted the fact like, look at this. He's taking that profit. He's waiting outside. You're actually looking to go for something better. Fine, that's the normal attitude in the market. If you do see, now everyone has a different way of analysis, but if you do see what you have seen before and you understand that's going to be a local top, it makes a lot of sense. Think about this. In our group, in the alerts, you've been getting all this. We've been closing positions. We've been taking profits. If you look through last 1 week or 10 days, you are like, there is a lot happening. There is a lot happening. People are taking profits. We're going through all of this. Why? There is a reason, right? If you look at last 10 days, we've been closing, massive, different positions at 100%, 130%, 150% profits because there is some signal in the market, right? It's going to continue higher for sure, but you will get things going here and there in between. Governments really don't want you to have profits. They will call it whatever they want. They will put all these rubbish in for sure. There is no doubt in that. Because they'll actually put the argument that crypto is used for terrorism. Great. Crypto just came 10 years back. So what was these terrorists using before that? But based on the actual stats, you understand the reality that they still use fiat for 99% of the time. Because crypto is easy to track. Cash, it's not, right? But the issue here is they don't want you to have access to all these exchanges to easily make money. But when you do make money, they want a piece of the pie. So that's not just one government here. It's around the globe they are actually doing this. But then you actually see things like this. Now, there are some facts to it, but a lot of misunderstanding or misinterpretation. They don't actually say it's stable coin in the way you think. Now, I remember going through this document way back in 2021 when it was actually released in the World Bank, right? So here, read the first sentence. Stable coin refers to a class of digital currencies that are relatively stable. They are not talking about, stable coin 100 or 1111. They're not talking about that, right? And then they name XRP and XLM for that. Clear. Now, they understand that this is not that stable coin. Why do I say that? Because when you come here, they clearly mentions it. What? The supply is getting reduced over time, which means it maintains its value, or it's an appreciating asset when the demand increases in the market. So you need to know what you're looking at. People would give different opinions, just like mine, but you need to make the end decision based on things which you think who makes the right interpretation based on the existing facts which is being shown to you. If not, the market is going to actually do a lot of different things and you'll be confused. Now, let's look at the crypto market as a whole, because right now I see a lot of confusion in the market. Now, if you are in the market now, keep an eye on what's happening for a lot of assets like this, which has actually moved up a lot, and they're starting to show you signals which you should never neglect. For example, this is Solana. I'm not saying this is not going up. I'm just saying, think about this. The drops here is 78%. It still went up. The drop here was 65%. It still went up. The drop here was 52%. It still went up. So the market can still go up. But if you are entering levered position, that means if the market just do a healthy correction, I repeat, healthy correction, and then go back up, you're kicked out. That's the fact, right? So you need to know what the market can actually do. Now, when I draw it like this, people would say, no, this guy's nuts. Fine. It's okay. But think about this. This is the local top. And the last time it's 52% here, 64 here, 78 here. So if you just take the average, what you will see is somewhat like a 65% drop. That means the price can easily drop till this range. But as Howard Marks used to say, don't be the guy who was like 6 feet tall and who tried to cross a river which was on average 5.5 feet in depth. He was drowned. Why? Because it was on average. At some point, it can do way lower. So if it's 78% drop, like in history, that means, nah. You come down here, you do the wick and then go back up. So you need to understand like what the price is doing. Now, you can be an Elliott wave guy. You can actually use this 1, 2, 3 and put that argument. Or here you can put this argument like this. It's all good. It's all great. Or you can be an Elliott or wave guy and then add on Wyckoff into this, right? So you're looking at different analysis, different way of looking at the market. And you understand, okay, this is the accumulation range. You went back up, you're going higher. So any kind of slowdown here should be a retracement. That's completely fine. That's going to be a buying opportunity. If it's dropping to 60, 63, that's a great opportunity. If it's coming close to like 50, that's gold, right? You're thinking like, okay, I'm going to ride this wave. But if you're entering a levered position, think about this. That's dangerous. Now, if you're buying 2x lever, once it drops 50%, it's okay. It's not going to kill you, right? You understand that. Now take this idea and move on to Bitcoin and XRP and look what it's doing. We've actually put the argument before. The easiest way to look at this is like this. This is your range, which you have been respecting from some time. On a macro, you will see something similar, which this asset has done. It went up, it consolidated in a range. You had the move up, you stayed there, you built strength, and then it bursted up. Now, I would argue that's something similar to what we are watching on a shorter horizon, right? You went up, you're building the strength here. So if you do break this to the upside, that's what I'm personally looking for. But in between, can the price come down here? Yeah, for sure. Why can't it? Why wouldn't it? There's a lot of new people entering the market just because these assets actually went up 10, 20, 30x up. They're watching all this bursting and they're jumping into the market, taking in a lot of levered positions, highly levered positions, right? Whenever I'm going through the one-on-one session with the new members, I'm like, guys, no, 10x is super high. I don't even say 5x at this point is good. I would say I'm staying out of it. 2x is kind of optimal. So think about this. For our 3x trades, we are in decent profits, 100, 150, different for different assets. But the idea is the price has already went up 30, 50, 100% from our buy. So that risk of 3x at that point was okay, but not now unless the price drops 30, 40, 50%. So you need to have that amount of patience, right? You're looking at multiple assets. One of the easiest thing to do is go to the return rates, look at assets which have dropped the biggest in last 7 days. Look at the assets which dropped the biggest in last 30 days. Do the same for a quarter and, in a large cap, medium cap, and follow them. And ask the question, do you still think they have a lot of upside? Here, you don't have a lot of them doing negative in last 30 days, which means the market is still bullish. People are talking rubbish about XRP, but it's still doing fine. Look at last 30 days. Look at last quarter, right? You're doing fine. Look at last 1 year, you're up 83%. A lot of people don't agree on this, even though that's the reality. So you need to understand what you're looking at in the market. If not, the market will confuse you. Say AVAX, it's a great project. We all agree on that front, right? You go take that asset and you look at the same asset on a macro horizon, because if not, the market will actually, kind of freak you out. The price was here at $8. You went all the way up towards $50. That's a big move in the market. Now, where the hell are your supports? This is a resistance range, which the price agreed as a strong resistance and then broke higher. Fine. What are you watching for here? On a 3-day, you don't have a negative divergence. So I'm cool. It can still drop. It should drop. It can come back down to either 30 or 22. It's great. Why? If you miss this opportunity last time, you're going to get a massive opportunity here to ride this. So yes, the data kind of shows you like this, but you still have massive wave structure forming here. So if that's the truth, these kind of drops in the market is huge opportunity. You can literally look at the weekly, again, go down, look at this, go on the monthly and think where the hell are we and how high you have to go, right? In between, you will get massive buying opportunities. The only issue is if you go highly levered, you are getting killed if you don't see things like this at the right time. Now, this is just a couple of days back, right? And if you did take that profits out, think about this. Someone is taking 10x out. Why wouldn't they? So if someone is saying XRP is about to blow up to $10,000, don't take profit, they just want to take profit at your cost. Seriously. If they've been here in the market for a very long time, they're going to take profits because they have a bigger bag. At $5, $10, $20, they don't care about whether you really take profits in those regions or you wait for the range, which is not going to come anytime soon. So it's completely up to you how you look at this market. Make sure you understand that. Now, if it's me, what am I looking at in XRP? We haven't moved up, so we haven't dropped. It's a good thing. And, just as we were talking, look at this. This is the reality of XRP. It has done a great deal, which you cannot actually neglect. Like, you can't actually go there and say XRP hasn't done anything in positive. Because when you're looking at this asset, now, where the hell is XRP? We just talked about this. Yeah. You're watching that XRP did 83% over a year, which is not a small deal. There are assets which did lower than that. So in the market, you cannot argue the fact that XRP is not doing anything. You should be talking for the argument of XRP is doing fine. It usually does this in every cycle. And, you have a lot of different assets in the payments industry itself showing you the industry is trending to the upside. It's just starting to get a lot of money in. You will get opportunities, but it depends on how you are taking benefit of those opportunities. Now, if you are literally looking for like these 10x, 20x move or these profit-taking moves, especially on the alerts where you get me dropping audio message saying things clearly so that you guys understand what's happening, then you can look at the Patreon. The link is given in the description below where you can reach me and have a one-on-one session depending on the tiers, of course. But if you are there, you get almost all these charts where you understand what's happening. I explain things in detail so you don't miss out on the real opportunities in the market. 900 plus members are they taking benefit of this. So guys, if you received value, smash that like button. And if you have a couple of minutes, please do visit this channel of mine and see if you have 3 to 5 minutes to listen to a video there. That's it for today, guys. I'll meet you on the next video. Bye for now.